Hey everyone, and welcome to another video of Eat Well with Allergies. So today we're going to be making double chocolate chip banana bread. And the two parts of chocolate in this recipe are cocoa and actual chocolate chips. So since it's banana bread is usually in a loaf pan form. So for loaf pans, you're going to need 4 8.5 by 4.5 loaf pans. Or you can just use 10 baby loaf pans. For ingredients, you're going to need 2 cups of sugar, 4 eggs, 2/3 cup of vegetable oil, 2.5 cups of mashed striped bananas. I basically did about 4 bananas. You're also going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1/3 or half cup of semi-sweet or milk chocolate chips. For the chocolate chips, I'm basically doing 9 ounces because that's what the bag is. I just have like 9 ounces of my vegan chocolate chips from, I think it's called Enjoy Life is what's on the bag. So let me get into my iPod and we'll get started. Okay, so I'll start that. Okay, so you're going to mix together, this is all the stuff that you're going to mix together, the cocoa, the oil, the sugar, the bananas, all of it. So I'm going to lower my stand mixer because that's the easiest way to get all this in. And the eggs. Sugar, eggs, bananas, vanilla extract, cocoa, sugar. I don't know if I said sugar already. But we're going to mix it all together. Okay, now that is a lot of cocoa. That's a lot of dark chocolate. So we're going to put about 1/3 of the dry ingredients, the flour, the baking soda, all of that. Okay, another 1/3 of the mixture of the dry ingredients. Okay, and it smells like chocolate pudding right now. And the other 1/3 if I can get it in without making a mess. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put the paddle down, get all of this good chocolatey goodness off. It smells like chocolate cake or chocolate pudding right now. So I'm trying to get as much of the banana mixture off as possible. If you wanted, you could add like banana and maple go well together. You could add a little maple extract, I think, with the vanilla. I don't think it would cause a difference that much, or just add a little maple flavor. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. Now, I'm going to move the camera. Hopefully I can move the camera without it falling over. Actually, I'm going to move the camera to the other side because I'm right-handed. So, let's see if I can do this. Okay, that's good enough. So now I'm gonna wipe down the sides of the bowl with a spatula. Not really a spatula. It's I don't know what it's called. But we have chocolatey, banana-y goodness here, and now we're gonna add chocolate chips. If the chocolate chips would cooperate. So I'm gonna fold those in. And folding in takes a lot of muscle work, takes a lot of arm strength, because you have a very thick dough and you're trying to equally incorporate it. And that oil will help it not stick a little bit to like the paddle and stuff like that. So it's coming easily off the spatula. So right now it looks like cake batter or something like that. So let me just wash my finger off. Okay, and now I have 4 loaf pans. I have basically the 2 biggest ones that I have, basically the 4 biggest ones I have. So now I grease and flour these. So actually let me get one of the bigger ones because I'm gonna. So this one is, I think this one is about 9 by 5, maybe. So I'm gonna fill it halfway up, and there's a lot of banana batter here. So I'm just gonna put half in, maybe 2 big spatulafuls about. So now I'm gonna spread it out, and that oil and the flour on the pan will help it not stick. So once it cools, it should have a good foundation to come out, so it shouldn't stay in the pan very long. But you will want to let it cool in the pan because you don't want bits to fall off or that kind of thing. So I put about 3 spatulafuls in here. I know that's not much of a measurement, but so just kind of a measurement for me, so I know how much to do. Okay, and we lost the chocolate. And you could do these into little ones. You could do these into little cupcakes. You could do anything with banana bread. You just have to monitor them a little because I don't have the timing for them. Because if you were doing cupcakes, you would have to, I don't think they would take as long because they're littler. So, okay, there's another one. And I think we have enough batter for one more. So, I have, this one is about the size that my grandma wanted. And the other ones were bigger. So, okay, I'm trying to get all the batter that I can off of here. My brothers, a couple of my brothers last week when I was making banana bread, really liked it. But the thing is that, one of my brothers, my oldest brother, he really likes chocolate, so anytime I make something with fruit, he's wondering where the chocolate is. So, hopefully, this one will get his chocolate fix. He likes chocolate, he doesn't like fruit. He doesn't like fruit at all. So, it doesn't work well when I make fruit stuff. Okay. A precarious camera is very, very hard. Okay, so I have my oven at 350 degrees, and it says I'm going to bake these for 45 minutes, or until you can stick a toothpick in it and it can come out clean. So I'm going to bake these for 45 minutes. And the bigger ones might take a little longer, but I'll basically monitor how much time it took for each one, and I'll tell you how long it took. So just set the timer here. My timer takes a long time. Okay, so I will see you in about 45 minutes. so they're out. The little one took about 50 minutes, and the bigger ones took about an hour. So, let me just start my can. So, this is what they look like. And they basically look like chocolate bread, if that makes sense. But they look good. I haven't tasted them yet because I'm still fasting, and it's currently like 9 a.m. But they still look good. And I'll basically cool them in the pans because I don't want some of them falling out. And when it cools, it kind of congeals, if that makes sense. So I'll basically let them cool in the pan. I'll clean up some, and I'll be done with everything I need to for today. So waking up early has its advantages. So please like, subscribe, comment, go to my Facebook page, and everything else. Like and follow me. We are about 200 people who are following me, which is very exciting. I don't even know all the people. So that's very exciting. Next week I will be doing savory, and the next week after that. And next week is barbecued pork loin, and the next week after that is actually brisket. And I've tried brisket 2 times. The first time it was spicy, very, very spicy. So it had too much chili powder or cayenne. And the second time it basically was very juicy because you slow cooked in its own juices. So I'll see you next week for barbecued pork loin, and we'll see how that turns out.